Welcome to Nerdgasm. Today we're going to be talking about the return of Eddie Brock as Venom. Yes, finally, after all these years, after the amazing run with Flash Thompson, and after this kind of weird run with Lee Price, we're finally getting Eddie Brock back. Eddie Brock is called in by the FBI to help stop the rampaging Venom symbiote. Right now, the current host of the symbiote is a man named Lee Price. They need Brock's knowledge of the symbiote to try and stop him, and it doesn't help that Price hijacked one of the tactical choppers sent to stop him. Price tries to use the chopper to escape from the feds, but Spider-Man shows up outside of the chopper. Spider-Man thinks that it's still Flash inside of the Venom symbiote, but he learns very quickly that this isn't the Venom that he thinks it is. As they both come crashing down, Spider-Man makes a web net to try and soften the blow and keep the casualties to a minimum. Now he definitely knows this isn't Flash Thompson, because Flash never risks innocent lives. Spider-Man gets back up and thinks that Venom is down for the count, but Venom comes charging at Spider-Man and lands a clean hard punch right to Spider-Man's head. Eddie asks the pilot if he has sonics on the chopper, but the pilot tells him that they don't, but the ground troops do, and they're only about 60 seconds out. With all of the civilians clear and Spider-Man engaging Venom, Eddie has the chopper open fire on Venom. The symbiote starts to get worried. He doesn't like the situation that Lee has put him in. Spider-Man sees Brock and instantly thinks that he has a connection to this rampaging Venom. But Brock tells him that he works for the Bureau now, and he was called in to stop the symbiote. Good news is that Eddie actually has a plan, but he says that Spider-Man definitely is not going to like it. Spider-Man gets Venom's attention and tells him that he doesn't want to fight anymore. Spider-Man says that he came to get the suit back. He wants to bond with the symbiote so things can be like they used to. Lee thinks this is hilarious, but the symbiote actually reacts to this. The symbiote begins to rip himself away from Lee and says that he wants to be with Spider-Man, with a hero just like when the symbiote was bonded to Flash. Lee knows that he's stronger than the symbiote and he tries to keep it from leaving him. But the symbiote says that he's been poking around in the dark parts of Lee's mind. The symbiote knows Lee's secrets and what makes him weak. The symbiote actually uses these weaknesses and separates himself from Lee. And Lee starts screaming that he's gonna kill the symbiote if he leaves. But the symbiote knows that Lee's never gonna be able to kill anyone again. The symbiote races towards Spider-Man, excited that he won't be a prisoner ever again, and he can finally be with a hero. It'll be just like when he was with Flash, when he was with the Guardians. As the symbiote closes in on Spider-Man, we see Spider-Man say that he's going to hell for what he's about to do. He orders the soldiers to fire the sonic cannons on the symbiote, and the symbiote starts screaming in pain. It doesn't understand what's happening. This isn't what it wanted. He doesn't want to be trapped. Spider-Man takes the Bureau's containment unit and traps the symbiote inside of it. The symbiote becomes furious. He starts screaming at Spider-Man. He asks, "Why are you betraying me?" And he yells that he hates Spider-Man. He hates him with everything that he is. Now with the symbiote locked up, the feds escort Lee away, and we can see that the only thing going through Lee's mind right now is the revenge that he's planning for everyone that just stole the symbiote from him. Back at the base, the symbiote is being prepared for transport. Brock is trying to go see it before it's taken away. When he tries to talk to an agent and get him to trust him, it's not working. So instead he decides that the easiest way is just to snap the agent's neck. Just then another agent comes in looking for the man who was supposed to be guarding the door and finds him webbed up and the symbiote container shattered. He calls for an immediate lockdown, but it's too late. Brock is back with the symbiote, and they're long gone, swinging their way through New York. Now this is awesome because we finally got Eddie Brock back as Venom, and he's going to be coming back next month in Venom issue 150. What it looks like is that Lee Price may play as Venom's new enemy, seeing as how the symbiote decided to leave. And we don't know if the symbiote's going to be completely evil or if he's just going to want revenge on Spider-Man for what just happened. But if this is classic Venom where he's all bad to the bone, then oh my goodness, I am so excited for this. And let me know if there's other newer comic stories or just other stories that you guys want to hear about in the comment section below. If you're new, stick around, subscribe, check out the other videos, hang with the other people. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. You guys are the best. Goodbye.